So this was our event number 10 in the Nordic Growth Hackers series.
So what we talked about today was that what was the challenge that Vivino faced while building the biggest wine shop in the world.
Nordic Growth Hackers is very tangible all the time, and it's not so generic and buzzwordish. People actually reveal what they do.
So as an example, when we started building the market section in Vivino, we didn't add the shopping cart from the beginning, just because you cannot build the whole e-commerce platform from scratch and deliver the whole thing. So we needed to break it down into pieces. So the first iteration of the market section didn't have any shopping cart whatsoever, and then people were like, wow, how can I use that? And then we added later on, but that allowed us to actually learn much more about the underlying assumptions that we had before building the market section, and that allowed us to build a better product and use those insights that we receive.
We've been doing this for 3.5 years, and over those years we've had more than 50 speakers coming in, telling stories about something that they really care about, that they're really passionate about, and that they're just deep domain experts on. So that would be marketing or processes or product aspects.
I'm here tonight to talk about lead scoring and how we done it in Sleeknote. At least try to give some actions to all of the nerds that's gathered here today. It's amazing to see how many that's actually here. It's something I miss having in Aarhus.
The concept is the same every single time. They come in, talk about something specific, they're passionate about it, and everybody gets wiser.
I've been to a couple of these before. They're a lot of fun. I always come away with something.
I always get something back when I attend Nordic Growth Hackers, and I did so as well tonight.
My greatest takeaway today was probably finding a tool called SimilarTech. It's basically being able to look up a bunch of different companies that are all using the same technology. The idea is if you're using a competitor or you're using something that's like my software, then I could basically scrape all of the different companies and then enrich the data to be able to do outreach, which is kind of a cool growth hack.
My biggest takeaway tonight's a B2B trick about just really segmenting the people you want to contact on LinkedIn and putting in a really good pitch and just adding a lot of people with this pitch. When it's a numbers game, you still only need 5 people out of 100 to return your message, and I'm pretty sure that's going to work, and I'm going to go home and try it.
So we have a community now that's growing. We have a consistent crowd coming in to just learn things, and we have this nice thing that most of the people in the audience at some point even become speakers.
At Minto, we have a lot of structured data that we use for feed marketing on Google Shopping, but a lot of searches on Google are not specific, and they are new to Google, so it's hard to run campaigns that are that specific. So we use dynamic search ads to fill those spaces. As an example, a size small yellow dress from Ghani. Then we might not have already defined that we want to run an ad, but we have the product, so Google decides to match that.
Today was a lot about sales and marketing. I really dream of doing a theme that's deep inside the product. How do you not just scale the sales channels, but how do you scale the actual inner workings of the product to generate growth? I mean, it's much harder. Fewer people do it. Fewer people have the scale to do that, but it's super interesting. I think also Copenhagen now has a set of startups that are large enough for this discussion to become relevant.